Hi everybody, this is Stephanie with Stephanie Gretchen Coaching and Retreats. And do you have one of those lessons in life that you just keep on circling back around to, and when you realize where you're at, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here all over again? Well, if you have one of those, I feel you, because I'm in one of those right now. One of my go-tos when there's a lot going on is that I just push myself a little harder. Well, you could stay up a little later and work on this. Or, well, you could give up doing X so that you could push a little harder. You really got to, for instance, I had the big presentation that I was doing at the New Mexico Women's Conference. And I did that on the 19th of July. The 19th of July was also the date that I was bringing my son to the airport, and he was going to fly back to Maryland. And so for the prior 10 days, he and I were together, which was so awesome. We had such a great visit, and it was such a joy and a blessing to have him here. And while he was here, we went off and did a cool road trip, and I was also working, and so before he came, I was, really trying to get everything squared away for this presentation that I was doing on the 19th, and I was trying to get all my clients squared away so that I could, spend more time with my son, and blah, 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 right? You get the picture. So I just kind of, stayed up late or got just very little sleep, and just kind of push. And so the presentation went really well, great visit, everything in life is still right side up. However, I'm exhausted. So the last weekend after the presentation, I took Sunday as a Sabbath day. Like I didn't even touch my computer. I silenced my phone, and I just kind of tried to vegetate. But what I find is that my exhaustion is deeper than one day can give me. So I've been trying to, make sure that I get 8 hours of sleep every night. And I'm trying to be more gentle with myself. But it's been a week since all of that finished, and I still feel like I'm not in a fog, but just kind of like I'm trying to right myself. And I feel like my throat's a tiny bit scratchy, and I'm like, darn it, I know better. I know that I'm not supposed to push myself. I'm supposed to have a more expansive schedule. I'm supposed to make sure that I'm taking care of myself while it's going on. I'm not supposed to just muscle through. And darn it, I did a better job than I've done in the past, but I didn't do as well as I would have liked to. And, as I say that feels like a judgment, but at the same time, I'm recognizing where I am, how I've done a better job, but I still have a ways to go in the area of self-compassion and self-care. And that when there's a lot going on, that while it's happening, I need to make sure that I'm getting enough sleep. I need to make sure that I am tending to myself. I was really good. I was meditating every day. I was exercising regularly. I was eating well. I was doing those kinds of things, but I wasn't allowing for those spaces, kind of those holy pockets, those sacred spaces in my schedule where I have enough time and it allows me to have enough energy. And because, at least I know for me, I need those spaces in order to be creative. And so I need time and space literally and figuratively. And so, okay, I'm going on record here. Next time, I'm going to endeavor to do even better, and to not have a really full schedule, but to have a schedule that has more of those pockets in it. So you need to hold me accountable, okay? Well, with that, if you've got any comments, suggestions, ideas, thoughts, please leave them below in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.